Oh yeah, I used that one.
Is there a light on this camera as well that we're going? That's the one. Hello and welcome to News Center Q. My name is Ryan, and in today's breaking news, there is a new book on the New York Times bestsellers list. It is called Teaching Helen Keller How to Love. Anne Sullivan taught her how to live, but who taught her how to love? Also in the breaking news, the polar ice caps are melting and critics are wondering how the hell the polar bear from the Coca-Cola commercials are gonna keep its drinks cold. Now over to you, Jack, with the weather. Jack, how is the weather 4 feet to my right?
Thank you. The weather is great. I'm inside a room with no windows right now, but I'm just guessing it's gonna get warm until it rains, until we probably have more snow. It is Lowell after all, so who knows when the snow will stop. We'll probably never see summer again. Back to you.
Thank you, Jack, for your depressing weather update. Now we're gonna go over to Scott and see some things.
Oh, there are so many of them, thousands of them. You have never seen the amount of these things just around you in the world. This is true news right here. This is history in the making. I have never seen anything like this. I mean, not even when I was 20,000 leagues under the sea with Captain Hook. It was just ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this. This is awesome, okay? This is a first time for me. I've never been to a place like this. And for this to be the first time I've been in a place like this, it's just astounding. I need to get my priorities in order. I mean, like, last week, I walked out of my kids' gymnastics practice, and now I just feel so bad about it just because of what I have seen here today. It's changed me as a person. It has made me into, like, I feel like I should just give my money away to charity now. I'm just going to give my money to children who don't have room to work in the workplace. And this is such a wonderful opportunity for me. And I just don't know what to do with it. This has been life-changing. So here we have something that everyone can appreciate. Everyone on earth can appreciate. And I mean, just look around you. It's a feat of nature, just how many of these things there are around us. And I guess that's all I have to say. I'm just left speechless by this place's majesty. Thank you.
Hello, I'm here with Jack Crowell, who played Agent Frank in UMass Lowell's productions of Unnecessary Farce. Jack, what were your experiences like in this production?
Well, it was really closer to home than I thought it would be. Like, I in real life am also a security guard. And I in real life also am subjected to a Scottish mafia who taught me how to Highland dance and caber toss.
It's weird. Your voice changed since the last time we spoke. Did you get back into character?
I lost my voice since last we spoke. I was severely yodeling over the break.
Yodeling, is that something that helps you get into character?
It is the character.
All right. What was the best part of the production for you?
After every show, someone would come up to me and say, "Wow, your face got really red." To which I tell them, "Yes, it did. I'm half lobster."
Perfect. And what was the hardest part of the experience?
Well, adjusting to the fact that I was half lobster. People don't really understand that these are not my real hands. They're just very intricate gloves.
All right. And who was your favorite cast member to work with? I mean, you had multiple cast members, but who was your favorite?
I really believe that my favorite cast member was myself. I believe loving yourself is the first step to loving others.
Great. And who was your least favorite?
Also myself. I have a lot of weird issues in that regard.
All right. Are you in any other productions coming up, or?
None worth mentioning.
All right. So hopefully this video doesn't get leaked. Where do you see yourself going next?
Town hall. The mayor's there. It's my job to protect the mayor. I mean, if that's what it comes down to, I have to protect the mayor with my life. My life.
Sure. You seem to be getting really into this. Could you give us just a little bit about what Unnecessary Farce is actually about?
Unnecessary Farce was a close-to-home tale for me, because I was in it. Unnecessary Farce was the story of two completely worthless cops trying to take down an embezzling mayor. And they entered a world that they didn't even know they were going to. A motel! They were gonna take down the mayor, but quickly they learned that the mayor had nothing to do with it. Should I go more, or should I let them just kind of wonder for themselves?
I think they should wonder for themselves, go back a week in time, and see the play themselves.
Okay, good, because I was worried about that.
All right. So, this play was a farce. What exactly is a farce?
A farce is a very physical comedy. It's very important that you, well, how do you say, almost pay more attention to how the people move than what they actually say, because the plots are very convoluted and it's much more fun to be confused.
Sure. I heard in the synopsis of the play that the tagline for it was 8 doors, 3 crooks, 2 cops, go. The 8 doors seems very weird to me. Could you explain the sort of role of the doors in the play?
Well, the role of the doors were to be opened and closed. Do you want me to go any further with that?
I would like you to go just a bit further.
Oh, yes, okay. Well,
In terms of the play's context, what importance do the doors have?
Well, the doors are there to be opened and closed.
Thank you. So, were there any problems with the doors, or any problems with any of the set pieces? Because I know this is a very physical and very tough show. Were there any overwhelming?
Well, yes, there was actually this one problem with the doors where sometimes they just pop back open, and trying to close them jammed my finger at least twice a night.
But they were doing their job of opening and closing,
yes,
right?
they were opening and closing just
Even
fine.
if your fingers were in the way.
Yeah, I lost all of them, seeing how they're lobster claws and I'm just wearing gloves.
Yes.
I had to get new gloves.
Yes, so you transformed into a lobster in the process of this play. You previously had fingers.
Yes, I previously had fingers. And then I drank some weird green glowing stuff, and then I became half lobster.
Sure, was that part of the play?
No, it was just me and my home life.
All right. Well, is there anything you want to leave us? Any sort of note you want to leave people on? Any thought that you want to leave them on about this production and about your experience?
Yes. My job is to protect the mayor. I'm security. That means I'm ready for danger wherever it hides.
Sure. And if other people wanted to step in the role that you are in, what would you say to them?
Be ready for danger wherever it hides.